Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. We record?
Yeah.
Turn my mic up.
Yeah, you got to turn all that up.
I can't do this shit. You go.
There we go.
Darkness and Dumbo.
Turn my headphones up.
All right, you gonna bust that beat for us this year?
On the ones and twos. Freestyle. In here and I'm hitting the beat. I got no shoes on my feet. Coming here on the couch. Listen to the words coming out my mouth.
All right, that's all I got. That's all I got.
Turns out we was gonna do it one day.
Dave, but so let's turn this down. Welcome to another episode. This is probably gonna be a lot different this week. We sitting in the studio and let's start with introductions. I always mess this up. So welcome to another episode of Cocktails and Conversation. This is your big brother, big homie, Yamalo from down low. I ain't from down under, because down under is from New Orleans, baby. I'm from down low, the great state of, we're a city, but damn near a state, great state of the A-Town.
That's right.
Atlanta, Georgia, where real G's stay down. Brother Yusef Muhammad, Yams Christian on social networks, and I'm here with my big homie.
Y'all know me, Tim Hargro, Dark Shining Light.
Darkness, everybody, darkness.
I appreciate the intro.
That is his intro.
You know it.
But before we keep going our introductions, we doubled up on darkness this week. So I got to give another.
Darkness, everybody, darkness.
This week, Tim brought his brother with him. So I was like, yo, man, since you in the building, we always talk about our families. Let's get on this microphone and we just have a conversation. So introduce yourself, my brother.
Jump in and introduce yourself.
What's going on, everybody? This is Terrence the Hitman Hargro. I'm a professional musician / singer, and I'm also an audio engineer out here in the streets. Let's do this thing.
He is a professional boxer, so when he says hitman, he will knock your ass out.
Yeah, he's literally the hitman. He's literally Golden Gloves champion.
I'm a lover and a fighter.
He's a fighter first. Don't let him lie to you.
You one of them type of niggas knock you out and pray for you.
I'm gonna take that with you. So we in here this week, having another episode of Cocktails and Conversation, and my brother. I know you probably didn't heard us and listened to us. Thank you very much. But this is definitely going to be one of them conversations that this ain't for everybody.
Nope.
So if you got children, turn this shit off.
Better not bring your kids.
Yeah. This is not a conversation. I think we're all in our, I ain't in my feelings this week. It's just life is lifing. So we want to have a conversation. And you know what? I'm going to step back for this one because Tim, I'm going to be in my feelings in the conversation probably.
Shit, that's what we here for.
So Tim, you introduce it, and I'm going to just run with it with you.
But with the topic, weak ass, punk ass, bitch ass, niggas and bitches out there that don't know.
Damn.
No, honestly,
Come on, Project Pat.
I'm going to introduce it because there's a lot of stuff that should not be going on. Men should be men, and they should be going about the shit that they're supposed to be doing. At any time that you give thy strength to a woman, don't do it. What the proverb said, because she has taken down kings.
That's right.
It's a great way to introduce this.
I told you, these brothers will knock your ass out and pray for you at the same time.
That's right. That's right.
You know, I've seen the trend where everybody call it simping and all this other shit. My thing is, if you are not on your mission, we have men who are not on their mission, or they have been thrown off their mission because of a woman. And I look at that, you are a weak ass man. We can call the first simp in history Adam.
Damn.
Weak ass man, because God gave you a mission and you let a woman throw you off of it. So let's talk about it.
Let me give my disclaimer for all you soft ass wannabe brothers. You ain't soft ass. It's just so there's a difference, and my brother gave it very clear. He gave his my vocabulary has been off the past few days. Look at this. He gave the explanation before he gave his definition or the introduction. He said, to any man who's been on a mission and been taken off the mission by a woman, you are a weak ass man.
Damn sure.
Now, he didn't say a man who is on his mission and got hurt feelings because of a woman, but still on his mission, you still a man.
You still a man.
Shit happens.
That's right.
You still a person.
Right. Stuff happens.
Yeah.
Life be lifing.
Yeah.
And trust me, I'm in my feelings this week, so I'm lifing it with y'all. So those men, because, we listen to people and sometimes you feel, a hurt dog, a hit dog, start hollering and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We're not hitting everybody on this conversation.
Nah, if your ass is hit and you holler, you the one that need to hear it.
That's right.
Steel sharpens steel.
What a monkey sharpen.
Some monkey shit.
But I really want to talk about it because things have gone on in the media, and I don't want to date the material, but you need to listen to it because there are a lot of men out there who they're doing their thing, they're making things happen, and God give you a mission. The mission ain't just for you. That's the whole point. If you have things that you got to do in life, the way that God directs your path, you don't know. You got a business built in you. He's going to establish families through your business. Somebody needs a job. Somebody needs encouragement. Somebody needs a direction. Somebody needs their mission through your mission, what's being built. And shit gets torn down because you're in your feelings because of a woman. And the thing is, it's okay to be in your feelings. It's okay to, stumble. It's okay to fall. But if you won't get your ass back up because you want to sit there and wallow in your shit, or you completely destroy the mission that God has for you, because the mission ain't just for God, it's for you.
That's right.
So if you're supposed to be doing something, let's say you have a direction you're supposed to be going. You're supposed to be, for the young men out there, if you're supposed to be going to school, and for the older men, you're supposed to be gaining skills. You're supposed to be doing the things that God told you to do. And you know what? I'm going to do this, or I'm trying to chase this person. And look, if you have to chase somebody, that means that they're running from you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you are the person that you're supposed to be, and you're living in your purpose, and you're doing everything that you need to do, and because, oh man, they don't want me, and I'm doing this, that, and the third, it's gonna hurt. And we men, we done got our feelings hurt.
And in the words of the great philosopher Young Joe, fuck that bitch.
But honestly, if you have somebody that you love, you care about, and things go left, it's not like you're not gonna get hurt. But the point is, like you said, one monkey don't stop no show.
Bro. Come on, man.
It, man.
That's just one monkey.
So,
right.
Yeah, if you supposed to have a 30 monkey show and you ain't got 29, you finna stop it?
Come on, man. Come on.
So, I'm gonna have one of my open moments. So I was a simp halfway. About
go ahead and share, brother.
Come on now.
Brother simpology. Step to the mic. So I was infatuated with this young lady. I've said it before for a while at one point. And I was chasing someone who, so let me say it like this. Men and women, do not chase someone who does not want to be caught.
Man, what you talking
Come
about?
on now.
See, this is something I had to learn because I've always been the one being chased and pursued. Even though women say, you shouldn't just pursue no men. The reality of it is I tell women on a regular basis that, sister, if you see something that's for you,
you better go get it.
You better go get it. Don't allow someone to tell you what you should not do with your own life because they don't do it. Yeah. I understand the times have changed or, old rules, you shouldn't do it. Life is different. The reality of it is that it's less, though more men are born than women as it starts. As we matriculate through life, by the time we hit our 20s, there are more women than it is men. Yeah. And we're in the city of Atlanta. Yeah. We're like 16-1 or something like that.
Check the ratio of the women to women to men.
Right.
The men to women to women to men. Down.
So the ratio is where, sister, you have to go after what you want.
Yeah, you better.
So if you're finding a man, go after him. But go after a person who wants to be caught. Yeah. Too often we're chasing that rabbit down the hole.
Yeah.
who does not want to be caught.
Yeah.
And now you're looking like,
Talk
if you remember
about it.
the old school cartoons, remember the dog that used to be chasing Bugs Bunny, how he looked stupid, like, oh, dooby. So don't become that dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was at one point, and this is the lesson I had to learn from my life. I didn't have to learn it. I chose to learn it. It's a difference. God gives you things and you give your own self something stupid. God will allow you to go through your stupidity because you keep choosing to it.
Yeah.
But it's not a lesson that he wants you to learn. It's a lesson you're choosing to learn. I chose to learn this lesson with this young lady. I kept trying to chase someone who didn't really want to be chased. They liked the attention. And at a certain point, I had to mature and be like, this is not good for me. But at the same time, I learned, I see how men and women go crazy.
Yeah.
How you've given someone all and they're just taking it and throwing it away.
Yeah.
And then after a while, the snap. That's the word I'm looking for. They snapped. And then you become a part of a television show.
Yeah.
So we just putting perspectives around things.
Don't nobody want to be no cautionary tale.
No, not at all.
You know,
You know what? You touched on something. And I just want to elaborate on it.
You gonna put some
Just real
seasoning
quick.
on
Just
it
put
for
a
us.
seasoning on this.
Okay.
See, one thing that you
Sprinkle it
touched
back.
on, and I'm just touching and go, but
That's what
the
she
thing
said.
is, a lot of people get, and it's not just brothers. A lot of people get into this thing of chasing some things.
Yeah.
And they're chasing something. They're looking for something that's not checking for you. Choose those who choose you.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they don't understand this concept. Everybody, like, they're trying to chase the woman that they like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go after the motherfucker that like you. When you find a motherfucker like you don't have to worry about chasing them because they're chasing you. You're not chasing them. It's a mutual thing. You're chasing the motherfucker you like, and they chasing the motherfucker that they like.
And the
And 9
motherfucker they
times out
like
of
is
10,
chasing somebody else.
that they like. You know what I'm saying?
And all you got is folks running.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the same thing when you think about podcasts, when you think about building a business, go for the market that chooses you. The market that listens to you. Appeal to the market that appeals to you, that finds value in the things that you brought. Everything that you do ain't for everybody. The problem is a lot of people be trying to get in markets and shit that ain't got nothing to do with them. You don't have nothing to do over there. You have no business in that market. You need to stay in your lane and stay in the lane that chose you. I'm about, that's all I had right now. I'm listening. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of the show.
He done put his chef hat on. And he done got him some nigga consultant.
We gotta let them know.
Oh yeah, I don't have gunshots. We should do that one.
But you know what? It speaks volumes because when you're busy chasing, you are not on your mission. Because here's the thing, when someone is saying, I don't want to do business with you, and you keep chasing this person, this one client, this one market, this one church, this one woman, this one guy, this one relationship, this family, this baby mama, this employer, this employee, I say fuck them. And I'm being dead serious.
Can I put something on that? Fuck
Yeah,
'em?
go right ahead.
This is my disclaimer. Everyone listen to the show this week. Don't judge me. It is what it is. I want my brothers to be having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my I love, though I'm not good, like Usher says, we still good, but we ain't good with both my ex-wife and my son's mother. I love them to life. I really do. They gave me a bunch of lessons that I need to learn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you keep going, so don't forget your thought. But my son's mother, one day, we were dealing with something, and somebody was just getting on my nerves. And I was about to become the nigga version of Lucy. And I was like, fuck them niggas. And she said, fuck them with a short dick. And I said, what? She said, fuck them niggas with a short dick. Because you can't give them a long dick because they're going to enjoy it.
Oh,
Fuck them with a short dick. I said, girl, you are ruthless. Leave them
Ruthless. Damn.
So all that to say, shout out to my son's mother, because I use that as like a quote every day. And I make him like, what? That's diabolical.
No, but honestly, Because here's the thing, everybody know I got a military background. When you have a mission to do,
yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? And he's placed you as a commander.
Come on now.
Everybody in the Army don't retire.
Not at all.
If your ass want to go AWOL, the mission still got to get accomplished. Sometimes it's time to kick people the fuck out of your military. Sometimes it's time for people to leave and what we would call ETS out. You know what I'm saying? That's the end of your term of service.
Oh, brother giving us definition of
You
terms.
understand what I'm saying?
Acronyms.
Sometimes it's time to give somebody that leave. It's
Wait,
time
pink
for
slips.
you need a pink slip. You need a termination notice. Some of these motherfuckers need a boot up their ass. You understand what I'm saying?
That's fast.
Because
That's true.
the thing is, if it's taking you off of your mission, if you was told to do something or not to do something, and you see that you're chasing somebody, chasing something, chasing the audience, you chasing a demographic, you chasing a career, and everything is pointing, they don't want you. This is not for you. And you've changed essentially who you are, and the mission is not accomplished. Now, if you continue to be this Rudy Poo, candy ass,
Motherfucking jabroni,
bitch ass nigga, and I'm saying it in jest, but I'm being very serious.
I know.
Because it takes strength to, we've all fallen. You know what I'm saying? We've all been heartbroken. We've all been disappointed. You go for a position, you start a business venture, and everything crumbles. You got a business partner, you have friendships, you have family members, you have children, you have parents. Life, like you say, life be lifing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the mission must happen because God told you to do that. He put it in your heart.
That's right.
When you turn 70 years old, you're 80 years old, you're 90 years old, you still have that mission in you.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when you don't do it, somebody else will.
Yeah.
He gave you that idea for that invention. Your ass didn't do it, somebody else will.
You're going to be watching TV, somebody else doing the shit that God put in your head to do, and you're going to be up there looking around like, damn, that should have been me. Yeah, it should have been, but you didn't get your ass up. They said, God said in the Bible, in the Word, and probably in the Quran, if I don't praise him, the rock's going to cry out.
That's it.
If you don't do it, he gonna give it to somebody else. It's gonna get done. It's an assignment. The assignment will be fulfilled. Yeah. Many are called, but a few are chosen. Will you answer the call?
Yeah.
And if you won't answer the call, he gonna call somebody else, and they gonna do it. And then your ass gonna be sitting out there like, damn, that should have been me.
But you know what the funny part is? What? When they do it, they gonna do it wrong.
But see,
or what hurts is they do it better than you.
Oh,
that's the whole point. When they do what. All of us have seen that, man. I had that idea.
Let's talk about
that idea. I didn't jump on it. I had X, Y, and Z. I ain't have no money. God don't care if you don't got no money.
He wants you to do what you're called to do.
The world don't care either.
Just like when Moses was called to do his work. Let's get even better. Just like when Noah was called to build a damn ship.
Yeah.
If everyone knows the story, the man was in the middle of the desert.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't ask. He didn't give a damn about nothing. He said, build the ark.
Yeah.
Go get some trees, chop them down, build an ark. God, I'm in the middle of a desert. Don't you think I know this?
Exactly.
Yeah.
God, it's going to be a lot to build a ship.
It don't make no sense.
Don't you think I know this? It's 150 years that man took to build that one ship. Don't you think he knew this before he gave you that mission?
Don't do it anyway.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Let whose will be done? His will be done. And if his will is being done, as the big homie just said, it's an assignment. An assignment is given to you like in school for you to do something. You have to complete your assignment. Because the reason why an assignment is given to you is because in order for you to get to the next level, you have to complete assignment 1. Assignment 1, for everybody, basically, we all understand, was 1 + 1 = 2.
That's right.
All right, now you got that one. Let's go on to some algebra. X + A = boom.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you got that. Let's go into some geometry. But if you didn't get the first assignment to complete, I can't keep helping you out.
That's right.
So as you said, if you give up, cool.
But the thing is, I want to talk about why people give up. And this is going to the men out there because you're the one that was giving it. We sit up there and we get into relationships. We sit up there, and the women too, but I'm not a woman. I can't speak on that type of shit. But men, he gave you the dick for a reason.
Come on, man.
Even God himself said, gird up thou loins, meaning get some nuts. I gave them to you for a reason.
That's right.
A man is supposed to do what a man's supposed to do, period. These guys, they get in relationships and they let a woman break them down out of their mission.
Because your brother just said it. They were with the wrong person.
Mm-hmm. That's not the only thing.
Go ahead.
You know what? Because see, y'all both touching on a lot of things, and you hit it. It's the why. It's the why. First of all, why were they with the wrong person?
Mm-hmm.
Why they won't complete their mission?
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking about another thing. Why are they falling off? Why can't they rise up? The problem is a lot of motherfuckers ain't got no discipline.
Yeah.
And when a motherfucker tried to teach them motherfucking discipline, they said, oh, you ain't gonna talk to me like this. Then the motherfucker want to get in your feelings. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to somebody out there. You need some discipline. You got to discipline yourself. Not only do you got to have self-discipline, but you got to understand, in order to lead, you got to first understand how to follow. But a lot of people get intimidated. A lot of bitch ass people get intimidated when a woman knows a little bit more than you. You got to lead the ship, and you're going to lead it straight to the motherfucking bottom of the ocean because you're afraid to allow your woman to teach you something
that you don't know.
Then they get in their pride and all this other shit. But the discipline from them, they got with the woman that they did because they had no discipline in order to raise to the occasion to build that person that they want to be. And then they try to look for the woman to make them this, that, and the other. Oh, I got to get a certain woman so I can be this type of person. No, be that type of person first. Period. And then when you become that type of person, then you will attract what you've built yourself up to become. But you have a lack of discipline. A lot of people have a lack of discipline, so they never get to that point. So they get in these dumbass relationships that they never were supposed to be into because they neglected to build themselves up first.
I swing back around to my brother.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
The corner's turn right here. Just lean with it. So we got to swing back to what your brother was starting off with. The man in the mission.
That's it.
If the man don't have a mission, going back to also with the big homie, Pastor John Ward said he has no reason to be with the woman. Because the man and his mission is supposed to line up and bring everything else into fruition. So if the man, like you just said, you just spoke some love, brother. You said that I'm sorry, producer, I'm going to have to use the wrong word. No. These males, they're not men. The difference is that a man is holding his responsibilities. And let me put a little more season on this for my brothers because we all go through things.
That's right.
And a man, I'm not dealing with a financial status, brother. Let me be very specifically clear because money does not denote a man. Because it's a bunch of unrighteous, devil-ass men out here in this world who are rich. You got a bunch of brothers out there who are financially lacking, but morally gods. Physically, mentally gods. They just don't have the money. And then once you sorry.
Come on now.
That's real. The situation of picking the wrong woman.
Smash.
I'm sitting in my feelings tonight.
Come on now.
The situation of dealing with the wrong woman. If you're dealing with the wrong woman, not only does she attract the wrong activities in your life, she put the wrong spirit in you. So if you're the man on the mission and you get the wrong woman on the mission with you, she'll deter your ass in ways that she's not. It's not being weak. It's that her ass is pulling you back. And every time,
what? A lot of us don't acknowledge the strength of women.
Come on, man.
And this is the power that a lot of people don't understand. So you got a lot of guys who get with women and they desire something that's in that woman. But if she's a fully developed person and she's continuing to develop and your bitch ass is lacking and you trying to latch on to somebody, you got a dream, but you ain't got a mission. You understand what I'm saying?
That's right.
And the difference between the two is a mission is something that has to be done. A dream is something that you wish can happen. But a mission has a purpose. And a lot of people who don't understand the difference between dreams and missions and purposes that's the difference. Because they can go, oh, well, the woman threw me off. No, my nigga, it's you. It's you. You ain't got to be everything that you're supposed to be right now.
Absolutely.
Fucking start.
Yes.
Learn on the job.
Absolutely.
Develop as you go. Be better than you were yesterday.
Yeah.
It's okay to fall. It's okay to fuck up. It's okay to fall short, but it's not okay to stay there.
That's right.
And
It's
laying
not
that
okay.
shit like a hammock. You don't do that.
Yeah.
Not at all.
And a lot of motherfuckers resting on their laurels. Do you know how I used to be? Yeah. They don't make honey.
No honey. Wait, I'm telling you. Like, let me just throw, you keep rolling with this, brother. When you said something that was so damn powerful, and it popped in my head as you said
Speak on it.
We don't know how powerful the woman is.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And we do. We say stuff, we don't understand it.
Yeah.
The man is the multiplier. The woman is the multiplicant. The mathematics is that the multiplicand is always stronger than what you're dealing with.
And some niggas math ain't math.
That conversation. But you're dealing with a woman who's multiplying little spawns of Satan.
Yeah.
But you got a seed of God.
Yeah.
And she ain't doing nothing but killing yours. Or let's not even go with the seed. Let's go with the fact of you, every time you're trying, Allah, thank you for this one.
Come on now.
I remember.
Come on now.
There was this sister I was long. This is another lifestyle talking to.
Uh-oh.
And my mother.
He trying to get his timeline right.
Talk about it.
No, my mother
Talk about it.
like, Yusuf, she is pulling you down.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you got something to do, it's something going on with her.
Yeah.
And I didn't know. This is when I was younger. Everybody younger. She was like, and every time you gotta go to a meeting, you gotta go this, you gotta go that. Something go wrong with her.
Mm-hmm.
She's bad for you, Yusuf. And I was all, I'm chilling with her, not killing her. I'm enamored and then once you step back, and this is why I'm very emotionless a lot of times. Emotions make you cry sometimes, and they also give you that.
All right.
They also give you that blurred filter. I stay away from my blurred filter, and I try to stay in my filter. And the filter is that you're right. Every time I have something to do, this multiplicant is trying to make me multiply them instead of multiplying my own situation.
Come on, man.
You're supposed to come in my life, and we're supposed to be on a mission together. Not we're coming in, and you want me to do what you want me to do. I am, brothers, again, this is for you to sit and evaluate that woman that you're with. What are your goals? Are they lining up? Or where are you all going? What the fuck are you together for?
Exactly.
If you just together for sex, you need to let that go, bro.
Yeah.
Because she ain't doing nothing but draining you and your nuts. That's all she
You
doing.
know what? I had a mentor, and he told me, he said, you know what? You're running around for a nut. You can jack your dick and catch a what? And catch a nut. Right. Nuts is for squirrels. And a lot of us, it's very true.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? The other thing is we have to check ourselves as men.
Yeah.
Because some people are good for us. The reason why I'm addressing the men, the woman ain't the problem. It's your ass.
That's right.
Like, all of us have had a time where our mama was telling us exactly what your mama told. Basically, don't say her.
She don't want to be saved.
All of us have had with our fathers and our homeboys in our life, and God speak directly to your spirit.
Yeah.
But there are some of us that are chasing after things, and you were on your mission, and you were that guy. But the thing is, you have to keep growing. I don't wear the same clothes that I was wearing when I was 5 years old. Why? Because I grew. I don't wear the same type of shit that I wore when I was 20.
You
Why?
wearing cross colors no more.
I was totally crossed out.
Right. Turn my
But
pants
you know
to the
what I'm saying? It's not the fact that I'm getting older. It's the fact that I'm developing.
Yeah.
I'm growing into something greater.
Yeah.
And some of us want to lead women, want to lead people, want to lead situations. And the situation has grown, but we haven't.
That's it, man.
You understand what I'm saying? You can't be sitting up there trying to lead an organization and you still acting like a kid. You still acting like an associate. You're supposed to be the CEO. You're supposed to be in management. But you still acting like an intern. You supposed to be leading your relationship, but you still acting like a boyfriend. You supposed to be leading your life, but you're still acting like a baby and you're a parent. You understand what I'm saying? When you don't develop and you don't grow, or you let something throw you off track and you stay off track, when God tell you to do something, what it is it's disobedience.
Yeah.
Because that means that you value whatever you put in your life, whether it's that woman, whether it's people's opinion, whether it's your own insufficiency, and you say, this is greater than God. I'm placing you in front of God. I'm putting this relationship in front of God. I'm putting my self-doubt in front of God. I'm putting what people tell me in front of God. I'm putting my bank account in front of God. I'm putting whatever the situation, COVID, doubt, crying, heartbreak, because you're greater than God. That's what you're saying. When the truth is, ain't nothing greater than what your mission's supposed to be.
That's right.
He done gave you everything you need. And everything that you don't have, it will be added. Do it without it. Because every great company, Amazon started in a basement. When we look at these relationships, that started with a hello, and she ain't even like him. And now there are 72 descendants. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
When we looking at these things that we say it's too big for me and I can't do it, and I'm gonna go ahead and give up, and my hairline going back, and man, they told me no, and she ain't want me, and no, man, shut your bitch ass up. Do it when he told you. And they don't like me, and they talking about me, and they saying because a woman they don't respect me. Shut your bitch ass up and don't do it, because somebody gonna do it. Somebody out there. You can be the first. You can be the next. You can be the only. You can be the person in that magazine. You can be the person that leads your family. You can be the person that you were imagining. That's you. And the thing is, it ain't no, you could be, you already are. You just ain't got there yet.
That's right.
The time ain't just yet. You keep pushing. And when I look at these people who will let other things, other people, their emotions, their mind, throw them off. God already set everything up. If you just take this opportunity, if you just take this step, if you just take this class, if you just do this, oh man, my mama said I can't do it. And my girl broke up with me, and
if
I'm too scared, and I don't think I'm enough, and I don't think I'm gonna be great. Shut your bitch ass up. Gird up thy loins and do what I told you to do.
Right. So I'm a bust left real quick. Come right back. Hold that. This is you.
Okay.
This right here will be something for the sisters. Slightly. But not much. So you said the fact that about men being taken off and not doing, you talk about women. My mother said something many years ago, and it stuck with me. Like a lot of stuff your parents say, it sticks with you. She said, the woman is the reflection of the man she's with. So at some point, the woman, after a while, she starts to be like you. That's if, and this is me adding on to it, that's if the woman is committed enough to stay with you and no other person is breaking into it.
Yeah.
Then she said, If you fuck stupid, you become stupid.
Damn. That's true. Damn.
That's true.
Damn.
Now I use that and I look at a bunch of people and I look at their relationships and I say that she's fucking retarded because you're retarded.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a god at this point because the man that she's been he's been spitting his seed into her, she's a god.
Yeah.
He's a god, so she's become a reflection of him. So now I'm going back into these weak ass men and everything. You have to now also look into the women that are in their life.
Yeah.
Because a confused man will make a confused woman.
Yeah.
So if you're all over you make all over the place and what you're trying to do, then the woman is a reflection of you and she becomes all over the place.
Yeah.
And she's sending you all over the place. That's why you're staying off of your mission.
Yeah.
Because you are not on the mission, even if you ain't on the mission that God created you to be on. You're on a mission of guidance for your own life. You were supposed to be a doctor, but you want to be the next hip-hop rapper at the age of 40. Whatever. That's your mission. Are you working it?
Yeah.
You can't be half behind stepping this, brother. You got to put everything into it. And then your woman will give you ways to help do that if she's a good woman.
If she's your woman.
Right, if she's your woman.
Stop stealing niggas' women.
That's number one. But then she got to be a good woman because, some women ain't adapt for this. It's like Ben Carlson going to get Lakeisha from the hood. Yeah. Like, bro, you are
that ain't your woman.
You are a gifted hand surgeon that can do God's work, but you're going to get hood rat Keisha, and she talking about, when she can get her weave done and everything else. That's going to pull you off at some point, bro.
Let's talk about the flip side of that. Where you have these ain't shit niggas, honestly, trying to get a woman, or you meet a woman at a certain level, y'all at the same level, and she's obedient to God. She was raised by the right father. And you want to stay stagnant. You don't want to develop. You don't want to grow. You don't want to do what it is and you comfortable. But you saying, follow me. She like, wait a minute. When I was 30, I was 20-something. That shit was cool. But I'm growing and developing because my father put something inside of me. Where the fuck you gonna lead me and you're not growing? You still where we were at this age. You still where we were.
You still pushing dimes at 30. You was doing at 15.
Nigga, I'm in keys.
I want to touch on something that both of y'all was talking about. It's like a lot of times men find themselves in the land of just enough or just good enough or just good enough. Right, and I'm staying right here. I'm comfortable. People get into that comfortable zone and they never want to rise. Yeah. They want to keep the woman where they at. I'm good where things are. I'm good right here where things are. That's not good enough. Because at the motherfucking rate of inflation,
boy,
I'm trying to tell you, can't afford to do that shit no more. Yeah. You can't afford to say this, that, and the other. Then you got a lot of people that conform their image, their self-worth to what they think will get a woman. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I remember I was talking to this old head and he was like, once you get past 30, once you reach 40 and shit, all that cute shit don't matter no more. You know what I'm saying? A woman wants somebody that's going to make some money. Yeah. A woman wants somebody that's going to lead. You know what I'm saying? So after you get out of that cool phase and you realize that shit that you doing ain't cool no more. You're not hip no more. All that shit, you don't even understand. You feeling your hip hurting and shit. You are not the strong man that you used to be. You're not that young man. Then you got to look at yourself in the mirror and then realize that I didn't do the work. Yep. And it all goes back down to the discipline because a lot of people, it's like you said something earlier and you said it too. The thing is, bad associations spoil useful habits. Yep. So when you got bad associations, when you got bad people around you, you first of all, you done put these people around you because one thing, you can't take criticism. Yeah. So you're not getting wise counsel. Yep. So when someone comes to you and try to give you wise counsel, do you get offended? I ain't like that. I'm talking to somebody. Did you get offended? Did you get in your feelings? Or if somebody came to you and gave you constructive criticism,
Man.
you got a lot of people that just listen to their motherfucking self. You got a lot of narcissistic motherfuckers out of here saying, "Oh, this shit is right because it's me." Nah, motherfucker.
Nigga. You
need to go back and listen.
Exactly.
You need to go back and learn. And you're gonna need to understand just because it's true that don't make it right.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, they're bullheaded and they refuse to learn something new. They refuse to learn something different, and they refuse to understand that what they're doing because it works is not the best way to do something. Mm-hmm. And so they get stuck in this place to where, okay, everything's just good enough. But the person you with, I don't know who this is, but if everybody else around you is fucking up, you need to be looking at you.
Exactly.
Because everybody ain't wrong. That's your ass. Mm-hmm. You need to pull yourself up. Mm-hmm. And you need to shut the fuck up and listen to some people around you. Put yourself around people. Put yourself around what you call a mentor.
Yep.
Some motherfuckers who you admire. Some people who are in a position where you want to be, where you strive to be, to where you see yourself and learn from and shut the fuck up. Get in the room with some. If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room.
Yep.
You need to, like, when I come in here today, I'm just listening. You know what I'm saying? I feel so honored to be in here. Cocktails and conversations, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'll get to be over here with my big brothers. You know what? My brother, Yusuf, he was sitting up here talking today about the woman, you know, and it's why is it always the woman's problem? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not always the woman's problem. Exactly. Your ass went there and got that damn woman. Because you did that motherfucking shit. Exactly. You wasn't right when you did. You was up there. You was just front end when you got her. And now that they realize who the fuck you really are, now you trying to buy out, try to make it all her fault. Nah, it ain't her fault. It's your motherfucking fault. Exactly. You need to get off your shit and pull yourself together. Exactly. Be a man.
Exactly.
And step right, step correct. And let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And then they call it simping. They call it, that's the word that we started out to. Let's go back to it. Is it simping or is it being a man?
Exactly.
And everybody, there's like women, they don't like to, how do you say, what's the word? Women need to submit. Why should she submit to you?
Hell, the producer over here is turn up her face is the word right now.
Why should this woman submit to you? Come on, let's talk about it. Why should a woman submit to a man that doesn't have a vision?
Yeah.
Why should she submit to a man that's not on a mission? Why would she submit to a man that's running face forward into a brick wall?
The thing is, a man who is not where he's supposed to be, here's the thing. When you are headed in your direction, let's say you're a pilot on a plane. If your ass don't get on that plane on time, do he turn the plane around?
Yeah, nah, that's called a big ass grease spot.
You know what I'm saying? Dude, oh shit, we done left so and so. No, the plane keep moving.
Yeah.
So if you're the person that's worried about, well, they not doing this and they not doing that, you ain't the pilot. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm with you.
When you're looking at a person say, oh, they're complaining about, they won't follow me and they won't listen to that. When you're a man about your mission, then they just missed the fucking flight.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's right.
This ain't their destination. There is nobody. Let's say you go into Disneyland, right? Man, I bought 2 tickets to Disneyland. You're a child. Let's say we supposed to go to Six Flags, supposed to go to Disneyland, and your friend can't come. You ain't gonna stay home.
Not at all.
Wow, come on now.
You're going with the wind, brother.
You know, you're not gonna stay. And here's the thing: what we're looking at with all of these people who are complaining, well, they're not listening to me, or they're this, that, and the third. So what?
They ain't on your mission.
So what?
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're a performer, if I'm
only
at an R&B concert,
Gigolo.
I'm at an R&B concert and I see the dude with cowboy shorts on, and I see somebody with a MAGA hat, and they not bobbing their head and they don't like the music. Do I give a fuck?
Right.
This ain't for you.
Not at all.
Not at all.
You in the wrong crowd. You in the wrong room. You bought tickets to the wrong show.
Thank you for the money.
You understand what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I believe in double way doors. If you don't like the show, there's an entrance and an exit. When we look at people who are so caught up, they're so dedicated toward what didn't happen and who wouldn't follow them and this, that, and the third. That's what I'm saying, that bitch ass nigga.
I was just about to say, yeah, bro, if you're worried,
it might hurt.
A king can't lead the kingdom if he's worried about the opinions of the, what do you call it?
Subjects.
Subjects. Yeah.
Yeah, just like they say, a lion doesn't care about the opinion of sheep.
Mm.
If you're supposed to be the guide, like you said, the pilot, I ain't worried about nobody else. I'm supposed to do this right here. Either you're gonna get on this plane with me, or you're not.
You're not.
That's just how I go. And if you're not, all right, cool. Catch the next one.
Yeah,
Because
right.
the thing about being a man on a mission, Minister Farrakhan, that is my man. I don't give a damn what nobody listening thinks that about him. That's my man. And his mission is something that I signed up for, which is the empowerment and betterment of Black people.
Come on, man.
Whatever you say about whatever you think, that is his mission. It's not none of the other stuff that y'all think. It is for the upliftment of Black people, so we can understand our worth and our value become better. If you ain't on that mission, you ain't down with them.
Kick rocks.
Kick rocks, barefoot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this has become the thing. But when you are on hating on someone else's mission, trying to piss on their parade, find every way to throw everyone from off, you don't even know your own mission.
Yeah.
God put you here for something else.
Yeah.
And you're not living up to the standards that God wants you to do because you're too worried about this other man's
folks.
grass over
Yeah.
here.
Other folk.
Weak ass, bitch ass, poor ass, dick in the boot ass. Project Pat, baby. Shout out
So
to that.
y'all brought me to the right thing because it's honestly like y'all know my Terrence Hitman Hargro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a person I'm not an aggressive person. I don't go around and say
You used to beat people ass.
I literally used to beat people ass. I was as a fighter, as a boxer. I boxed through my high school years, through my 20s and shit like that. So I literally can fuck somebody up if I wanted to, period. I can go out here and knock out anybody. I physically know how to fuck anybody up. I don't give a fuck who it is. It can be Floyd Mayweather. It can be Mike Tyson. If I hit the nigga the right way, he's falling, period. Why? Because I know how to do that. So knowing
y'all out.
knowing how to do that, I'm talking to you. Let's talk about it.
When you know how to do what you do,
but when you
that's
know
what
you can do, when you know what you can do, you sit back and it's like, why do I need to put myself out there? Mike Tyson, he has this podcast now. And when he talk, he's so chill. But when he gets upset, he say, hey, you really pissing me off.
Yep.
There's a certain calmness about him. There's a certain, he gets up in his voice and he say, you know what? You really upsetting me right now.
Yep.
I really don't like the way you talking. You really need to shut the fuck up talking to me, right? That's Mike Tyson. And the thing is, it's so frightening because you understand that the calmness about him, he's calculating. Yep. A lot of these motherfuckers out here, these bitch ass niggas, they talking so big. You talking too motherfucking much.
Yeah.
You're trying to put your words up to intimidate somebody. You're trying to convince somebody else that you know what you're talking about, that you're a force to be reckoned with, that you're the one that's supposed to be leading. Why you got to say all that?
Exactly.
You don't have to.
Exactly.
You know, and then we talking about these bitch ass niggas, and they get upset because somebody ain't leading them or ain't following them. Why the fuck does it matter if you're a true king? A true king like me, when it comes to like, I'm coming up here and I'm just, before I spoke, I wanted to listen. You know, I just to see what's going on in the room. Mm-hmm. A true person will sit down, he'll listen, and a true king will sit down, listen, dissect, analyze. That's the word. Analyze what's going on, and then he'll come in and say, if it's okay, if this is the right atmosphere, let me give my opinion.
Exactly.
Let me offer my opinion if it'll be received. Why would you want your words to fall on deaf ears? But if you a bitch ass nigga, you don't really care who the fuck you affect or how you affect them because you all up in your emotions.
You're not listening to me.
Why fuck these? It's like, I don't understand why motherfuckers are in relationships with other motherfuckers and they can't even take care of themselves.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Both of y'all, if you got a broke leg, who the fuck you gonna pick up?
Nobody.
Because you fucked up. You pick up somebody, both of y'all fucked up. You gonna fall, break your other leg, and you gonna fuck up the person you tried to pick up. Leave them alone. I remember a parable. You know, and matter of fact, my big brother Tim was telling me about this.
Well, shit, what I told you.
He said this shit. He said this. I gotta get it to him.
Hold on, nigga. I'm gonna tell him this.
Look. But honestly, you know, my big brother Tim told me, he was like, you know, when a man is upset, it's like he's on fire. A good man is like he's on fire. And when he's upset and when he gets around a woman, he distances himself because he doesn't want to engulf her in the flames.
Ooh,
but a bitch nigga, what a bitch nigga do? Oh, when he's on fire, he's gonna burn the fucking house down. And then it's like one thing that I've learned. You know, I've been around.
Wow,
you know, I done lived a little bit.
That was deep, bro. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? It was.
Deep.
It was.
Damn.
I thought about that. It's like, you know, when I get mad, I gotta get the fuck out the house because I don't want to hurt my wife on some bitch shit that I'm on because I'm in my emotions. I don't even when I'm upset, I don't even address anything when I'm upset. Cause I'm liable to hit something. And most of the time, I'm gonna hit a wall, I'm gonna hit a door, then I gotta go fix the motherfucker. And I'm like, God damn, I done fucked my own shit up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hit my wife, but I got a hole in my roof. I done bust the wall, so I don't wanna break my shit up. So let me calm the fuck down and let me get my shit together. Before I say anything, I gotta be understanding what I'm upset about.
Yeah.
But see, a lot of bitch ass niggas, what they do is they don't care. They just erupt. And that's a person that has no discipline.
Yeah.
That's a person who hasn't taken time to feel where am I upset? Feel in your body. Do I feel something in my stomach? Do I feel something in my throat? How do I know when I'm really getting upset? Do my ears itch? Do my ears tingle? Our body responds. But if you're not listening to yourself and you're not really paying attention to what's going on, anybody can get it because you're a self-destruction. You're like a bomb just waiting to have a landmine, a ticking time bomb. You're a ticking time bomb, and anybody that comes around you, you're a danger. You're a danger to yourself and anybody else around you. You got to get yourself together.
Yeah.
My brothers, you got to get yourself together.
Yeah. Not
only do you got to get yourself together, it's like, I've learned in this life, right? Let's talk about the fire, and I'm trying to get my thoughts together. But see, as you know what, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna let you go because I know you got some stuff. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say, go ahead.
If you had to go someplace and you had a guide, right? You on a safari, you got a guide, and he said, "Look at this over there.
Ooh,
yeah,
that is a monkey. You see that? That's a giraffe." That's a zebra. It's not zebra. We named them.
Yes.
And you got somebody going, I'm hot. I don't want to be here. I'm hungry. These seats are uncomfortable. The guy let us stop here. We're going to comfort this person and we're not going to stop the tour here. We're just going to just be here and console. Now, get your ass off the bus. Get your ass off the bus. Because he has a tour.
I ain't gonna get off the bus.
Your ass gonna be hot.
Yeah, gonna keep going.
Yeah, we gonna keep going.
It don't stop.
It ain't stopping.
It don't stop.
Don't stop no show.
No. You know, look, it took us this long to get to where we going.
Shut up.
You know, you shouldn't have came. But now you're along for the ride. And a lot of us don't understand that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, we don't understand that no matter where you are, you got to keep going.
Yeah.
When you were fighting in the ring, sometimes you get rocked. But that don't mean, you know what? I've had enough.
It was too much.
Someone throw in the towel.
Please stop.
That's not the way. I remember when I went to basic training. And I graduated from basic training from the Army. And my brother showed up a Golden Gloves champion. And I was so proud. And he was so proud of me because prior to that, I remember seeing my brother get hurt in the ring. He got hit by a damn punch that I couldn't take. And I was like, and he got right the fuck back up. And I was like, oh shit, I ain't fighting his ass no more. And I watched him develop into a first-class fighter. Yeah. And I watched him, I was looking at him and I was so proud. And when I saw his eyes, he was so proud of me. And I couldn't understand it. And we talked. I don't even know if you remember that talk, but I had got hurt in basic training. I got hurt like terribly. I ended up having to go back home. I ended up getting recycled. I couldn't even stand on my own. I couldn't even use the bathroom on my own. Oh. My baby brother was carrying me back and forth to the bathroom.
Okay.
I had surgery and everything. They told me if you want to be discharged, you can be discharged. Now, what I want to say was, fuck this shit, send me home. But what came out is I didn't come here to quit. And my mind said, what the fuck you talking about? Let's go. But I couldn't get the words out because I could not quit.
Yeah.
I could not come home and say, well, it was too tough for me. I could not come home and say, I couldn't make it. This is not, no. And I kept going. And when Terrence said, well, Tim, I was carrying you. When you left, you came back and you're standing on your own and you're a soldier. They did something to me. Like you said, steel sharpens steel. When we look at the things that we're supposed to do, if you're a man standing among boys, you're in the classroom. But when you're a man standing among men, you're in wise counsel.
That's it.
They call it a war council. When you have a queen and you see that you're not being respected, you might not be the king. What if you're the jester? Mm. Because a king doesn't choose an inadequate mate. Mm. You understand what I'm saying? Mm. You've never seen a chessboard where there was a pawn starting the game next to the king. Why? Mm. Because the person that plays knows the positions. Mm. And on that note,
my brother just gave you the final notes. Mm. Going back, kind of like I said, we talk in circles.
Come on, bro.
Everything kind of circles back down to the end and in the beginning, and it goes back to what we were saying in the beginning, where we gave not a disclaimer, but we gave a definition of the weak ass men versus the man who just had some wrong choices. Man who's made some wrong choices is you still on your mission. You just chose the wrong person. It's like going on a road trip that's a cross-country road trip, but you chose to bring a hyena in the car instead of a great woman. And you sitting here you chose to drive with a hyena versus a dog.
Yeah.
Mm. And not calling a female either one of those animals. You just know the difference between those two very quick.
Hyena fuck up that car.
Right. Yeah. Your dog will sit there and put his head out the window.
It's going to be a companion for the ride.
Companion for you to ride. So it's the same thing with a good woman versus a court jester. I'm not going to call it anything else. I'm going to call it a court jester. You understand the word definition. A good woman will be your navigation. Mm-hmm. She's your, what did Pastor Ward call her? Your spotter.
Yeah.
She will see your blind spots and guide you to the right path. The hyena will keep you off the right path. Mm-hmm. That's what they find
and
fun.
That shit in your car.
Nigga, is you the hyena? Is you the hyena, nigga?
Exactly.
Right.
Check yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror.
Again, exactly. The woman is a reflection of you. Mm-hmm. And at some point, you can take a quote-unquote hood star and make her into a god. But that's a lot of work, and that could pull you off your path.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
You have to figure out what's best to have in your life and what's adequate for you. And again, as I said also, that it's God's will and your will. Mm-hmm. God's will is this is what he wants you to have. Like you talked about that vision and that dream. The dream is you being asleep. The vision is you being awake. Mm-hmm. And that's God's will coming into fruition, you being awake. And your will is that dream, that imaginary bullshit that you think is this is what we should be doing, what I should be doing. All right, you keep running down that path.
See where it go.
And you see where it go. And then when you're done, like we talked about the other week, with our fathers, that when your father submits and you saw the whole change in the family, everything lined up when you get on God's will. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, you weak ass, bitch ass, a dick in the boot ass, oh, chocolate ass. I'm telling you, we put. I'm gonna sample some. What's that? Project Pat on this one because I love that song.
We gonna have to rap it ourselves. We ain't got no money, man.
The only weak
right. Talk to like bullshit talk. So, with that being said, let's introduce ourselves one more time. You know what? Fuck this. You know, Terrence, come back again next week, bro. We're gonna do this again.
Yeah, man. I love subject, to, man. I love to.
This is your brother, Yusuf Muhammad, the brother flying. I ain't flying low. I'm flying high, my brother.
Yeah,
but
man.
I am flying next to the light himself.
Y'all
brother.
know what it is. Dark shining light.
Darkness, everybody, darkness.
Tim Hargro,
right.
and I appreciate y'all. And y'all know I brought someone very special with me.
Go ahead, brother.
Hey, you know, my name Terrence the Hitman Hargro, man. Thank you so very much for having me here. I really enjoyed myself, man. It's great conversation, great, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of the show. Just glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Darkness Square.
Darkness, everybody, darkness.
And with that being done, family, we out for this week. Thank y'all for sitting here with us. Hope you enjoyed the conversation. As always, tell somebody who knows somebody. Tell them also.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.
And share.
Holla.
This is Tim Hargro, known as Nuba. Tune in for Cocktails and Conversations Friday, 7 p.m. on all streaming platforms. Subscribe, like, and tell somebody.